Good Friday, everyone. I hope you've had a wonderful week and that you're ready for a nice weekend ahead. I'm not sure the weather's going to cooperate. The weather's going to cooperate for a relaxing weekend. We'll talk more about that in just a moment. Looking at our USA mortgage level of concern, we're level one again today for looking out for some slick spots on back roads. I came back from Monterey yesterday and I was kind of surprised at how many back roads still had a lot of snow on them. So some folks definitely got more snow than I did from this last event. But it's always some people get a little bit more and some people get a little bit less. And I ended up on the little bit less of everybody else side. But anyway, I'm sure there'll be more opportunities before the winter is over, probably before even the week is over. Premier Generator is bringing us our winter weather threat level, and confidence is increasing now for some accumulating snowfall on Sunday. Not looking like a winter storm, looking like one of our 1 inch or less deals, but confidence is increasing that we will see some light accumulation. Confidence is also very high that we're going to see dangerously cold temperatures by Sunday night. In fact, Monday morning could be some of the coldest air we've seen in some time. So let's be prepared for that. Clearview Closet and Blind brings us our 5-day forecast. Today, mostly sunny. I've got a high 51. I think we're going to hit 51. Tonight, we're dropping only down in the mid upper 30s, and then rain develops, especially after midnight. And then that rain stays with us through much of the day of Saturday. But the morning hours to about lunchtime is looking the wettest. Northwest winds 10, gusting to 25. That's not in the morning when we're getting all the rain. That comes later in the afternoon when colder air starts moving in. But it's not the big cold air that's coming. This is the little pinch of cold air where we drop into the mid 20s for Saturday night. On Sunday, we start out in the mid to upper 20s and then we just tumble. And that morning, especially, we could see some light snow. I think we'll have flurries with us throughout the day, though. As Arctic air moves in, it always tries to squeeze out as much moisture as it possibly can. So I think we're going to see that moisture get squeezed out throughout the day. And then we're dropping down to 3. Some of you all may go down to 2 or 1. I think we'll stay north of 0, but it's going to be a close call. And then we only recover to 17 by Monday with a northwest wind at 10, gusting to 20. Hopefully, guidance trends down with those winds because that is just a brutal situation. But at least we have sunshine, dropping back down to 5 Monday night. Tuesday, partly cloudy. I had flurries and I took them off because there is a winter storm that's going to impact the deep south on Tuesday. I think we're going to be about 20 degrees for a high, depending on how many clouds we get. If we get too many clouds, we're going to be 17, 18, 19. Overnight low, we're going down to 7. But that winter storm on Tuesday is going to be so far south that I think we're not even going to be far enough north to get flurries. But I will keep an eye on that because that's still not etched in stone. Our greater concern may come at the end of next week. But Tuesday is very interesting for cities like Houston, Baton Rouge, New Orleans, Mobile, Alabama, the panhandle of Florida, Charleston, South Carolina. Any of those locations could get not only an inch or so, but some of those folks could get several inches of snow. So a bizarre situation for sure. But look how cold our Arctic air is. It's a very southern storm. So this first one, there's 2 winter storms to watch next week. That first one will go too far to our south. But as our Weicker Realtors 6 to 10 day threat outlook shows, I'm watching 24th through the 25th of January. So I know I keep bumping those dates up a little bit because I thought the one at the beginning of the week could be a really close call for us and might give us some light snow. I'm feeling less confident. I think this Arctic high is going to be so powerful that any moisture wouldn't even be able to make it to the ground. That is a super dry air mass. But by the end of the week, the Arctic air starts to break down. And then we're going to potentially watch a new storm system develop according to some of the guidance. And I think it's on par. And then we'll have more than likely a variety of precipitation types. Just stay tuned. The timing, the precip type, all that good stuff is still very much in question. It'll all depend on the track of the low, just how much our Arctic air has weakened. But my goodness, it's going to have to weaken a lot to get away from 3 degrees for morning lows. So dangerously cold temperatures may continue on into the week as well. I think Monday morning is definitely probably going to be the coldest, but Tuesday and Wednesday aren't nothing to brag about. Okay, so Bramble Travel bringing us our on this day in weather history. 1981, the discovery of the meteorite ALHA 81005 in Antarctica. This meteorite was the first piece of the moon to be found on Earth that wasn't brought back by the Apollo missions. How cool is that? 1982, the Crossville Airport records a morning low of negative 13. The UT experiment station just west of Crossville recorded negative 16. So this is a cold. We've got some cold records for this time of the year, which means we won't be breaking any record lows this next week, even though it's going to be crazy cold. But the records for this time of the year are crazy. I'll talk more about that later. You folks have a wonderful Friday, and keep looking up. For more weather information, download that Meteorologist Mark app or follow me at meteorologistmark.com.